Hey there guys, welcome back to another video on my channel and just checking if it's recording or not. Anyways, let us get back to the video. So this is the first video of Java, and so Java is a programming language which uses the OOP, object-oriented programming, and that's basically that you can emulate some real-world objects in Java. So say for example, take C for example, okay? You have two things to work on your program: a class of cars and a bird. So the car has some mechanical functions and the bird has a biological function. So you will make those functions in your C, okay? But since there is no no difference or separation between a car and a bird in C, you can literally run those mechanical functions for bird and run those biological functions for car by mistake. But that doesn't make sense, right? Logically it doesn't make sense, so obviously it will be a mistake on your part if you do that. But in Java it will simply not allow you, so you can separate different types of datas you have to use in your program in Java and different type of functions they have, and you do that by things called classes, which are basically similar to structures in C, but the classes will allow you to have their functions and their own properties, their own different properties, which will not be related to each other and which will be totally separated from each other. You can link them if you want to, but by default they will be totally separated from each other. So say for example, for cars you can have a class of cars, and inside that class you can have its properties like the number of doors, the power of the engine, the average of the fuel capacity, and stuff like that. And in the bird you can have what type of bird it is and where it is, on what geographical location it is found, that kind of properties. So the function of the bird is fly, the function of the car is move forward. You can have these in the classes of the bird and the car respectively. So anyways, you get the hang of it. You'll see that how the classes work in Java soon enough. So anyways, let's just get to how to prepare your computer for Java development. So if you're on Linux, you're already good to go. You have an Open Java JDK installed in most of the Linux systems. If you don't have that, you can install that on your software center, and that is basically an alternative to Oracle Java. And to install the Oracle Java, if you want to install Oracle Java, I'll leave the link in the description below. You have to head over to this link and run these commands one by one, and the last command is basically the Java version you want to install. So if you want to install Java 9, you can just simply replace this by Java 9. And then to check if the Java installed properly, you can run this command, java-version. So this will give you the version of Java installed. And then to make sure that the Oracle Java is set to default, just run this command, and the Java version will be over here. So Java, if you have Java 9, you can set this to Java 9. So anyways, and if you're in Windows, you can head to the Oracle site, and I'll just quickly show that to you guys. I hope I don't get a copyright strike or something. So quickly go to download and Java for developers. Go over here, accept the agreement and download the Java JDK for your operating system. And then once you have the Java installed, you will have to make a choice. You can either use what I am using. I am using the IntelliJ IDEA developer. So for that you have to go for IntelliJ IDEA Java developer. Just Google that and you will have a website called jetbrains.com, a link for that, and you will be opening this page. So quickly click on the download, and you have to download the community edition because this is actually the paid version. So if you have Linux, it will be set to tar.gz. If you have Windows, set this to exe. So when Windows users will download exe and run that exe, and it will install the IDEA developer, and the Java users will download this tar.gz, so it will give you this file. So you will have to extract it. Just click it and extract it, like the arc. I have this. Yep. So you have to extract it, and I won't extract it again because I already have extracted. So once you have it extracted, you will have a folder. You go inside it, go inside the bin folder, and run this idea.sh by clicking it and click on the execute. If it asks you to execute or open, you click on the execute, and then you follow the instructions for the installation. So once you have it installed, you can either come to this directory again and click on this idea.sh to run this, or if you have selected the make a desktop icon, you will have a desktop icon over here. You can just click it to run it. And the other option is the Eclipse IDE, so you can download this as well. So I'll just quickly show it to you guys. You click on the download, and there's the Eclipse installer. You can directly download this, or you have to download this, the Eclipse IDE for Java developers. You have to download these. So one of these will be good enough, and then you can just start coding in them. So for the first program, I'm just gonna show you that how we can code in the basic Kate editor or text editor. So what you do is you create a new file, name it something.java, anything.java, because as C files end with .c, Java files end with .java. So I have this hello.java created already over here. I'm just gonna increase the size so you can see properly. So this is the structure of a Java program. You first have to declare a class, name that class, and inside that class you can have your executable code. So in my class right now, I have this public static void main. So this is how you write the main function in Java, and whenever you run the Java code, the execution will start from here. So basically, when you click on a Java executable file, it will run the main function, the first thing. So in this, I have just simply make sure that I can print you hello world. So that's what I'm going to do. So now to run Java files with the command line, you have the commands called Java C, which means compile my Java file, hello.java. Now once it's compiled, you will have a file like this .class, which will be having the name of the class you declared inside here. So you can see I declared capital ABC. So I have a capital ABC.class. So now to execute the Java files, Java code, you have to write Java and the name of the class which has your main function. Okay, so I'm gonna write Java ABC and enter that, and as you can see, it printed me hello world. So this is pretty much it for this video. I'm not gonna clutter it with too much stuff. So this is how you run your first Java program. This is basically the structure, how you write the main function. You will learn the meaning of each of this individual word. You'll learn the meaning of them. This is basically an array. If you have a programming background, this is an array, and this is basically a system equivalent to print line, put s and c, because this basically is what it does, is basically print anything over here. So it prints a line basically. So this is the Java structure, and for the class variables I was talking about, you can have the properties of the class inside over here, like int x or something like that. We will see that in future, not right now, so just forget this. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I am a really good Java developer, so if you follow this tutorials, you will learn pretty handy things. And I'm not just gonna teach what beginners do, I'm just gonna teach you what the intermediates do as well, the intermediate Java developers, to make sure that you already learn how to code Java efficiently and not simply code Java like blindly like I did for the first time and then run into memory handling issues. So I'm gonna teach you proper coding in Java. So anyways, thanks for watching the first Java tutorial video, guys. I hope you guys follow this tutorial and learn something important from me. Please subscribe to my channel for future important stuff like more tutorials and more tips and tricks for programming. Anyways, I'll just end this video here. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.